All right, Leo, I'm going to do your reading. This will be the second attempt. For some reason, the damn thing stopped recording. So let's do a reading. First of all, I've got a binaural beat playing. I'm sure you can probably hear that right now in the background. But it's at the frequency of 741, which is releasing toxins or even negativity from within you or around you. So let's see here what 741 has to say. It says, your angels are helping you see yourself through their loving eyes. You have conquered many old fears and overcome setbacks regarding your self-worth. Your newfound self-respect will carve out opportunities for you to stand in service and be served while you serve. So, a lot of self-worth and self-respect being in your manifestations at this time, Leo. That's pretty good energy. Much like you, as I'm a Leo as well. I am a rising, and my sun sign, as well as my Mars and Mercury, are all in Leo. But let's get a totem for you and see what's going on with your manifestations here. It's too many, but we got the peacock. I was drawn to that. That came out in your other reading, not in this deck, so that's kind of pretty crazy that that's come out in a different deck. But let's see what this peacock's all about in this dream dictionary here. Let's do peacock and see. Peacock. Peacock. For persons dreaming of peacocks, there lies below the brilliant and flashing ebb and flow of the stream of pleasure and riches, the slums of sorrow and failure, which threaten to mix with its clearness at the least disturbing influence. So there's a real strong energy about protecting your energy as well, your self-worth and your self-respect, right? So there's a lot of energy surrounding that. It says, to hear their harsh voices while looking upon their proudly spread plumage denotes that some beautiful and well-appearing person will work you discomfort and uneasiness of mind. So be careful of who is around you as far as your energy is concerned, because they will work you against yourself, and it will damage your self-respect and your self-worth. But let's see more focused on what this is, because a lot of the peacock is about pumping out your chest, you know, showing your strength, but showing your beauty as well, is what I'm getting from that card. It's a flashy bird, and it always surprises me that that with as far as birds are concerned, that the male bird is the one with all the colors and the this flashy appearance, right? While the female bird is not that females are bland, but they have this more simple appearance, you know. But here we have, oh wow, that's crazy. So the same card came out in the other reading. So this is the same card, so this is definitely relevant. Crazy, because I was really mad that this reading wasn't going to go, but it's the exact same card. It says, causing pain for others would attract pain to me. It says, the flawed premise, my groups, our way of life is the only correct way, therefore all other ways must be stopped. In the basis of the majority of unhappiness on your planet, not only do those being pushed against feel the pain, but those doing the pushing feel it as well. In fact, the unhappiest, least fulfilled among you are those who are pushing against others, because in doing so, you are disallowing the most important relationship of all, the relationship between you and you. So, as I was going into the other reading, it was guiding me to talk about how it is that we are expressing ourselves in regards to others. And expressing ourselves, I'm saying expressing our what we believe in, our belief patterns, whether they're old or whether they're newly found. to press that upon others. And the example I was using too was the ability that we have to listen. But what this is in reference to is not listening. Kind of thinking of that energy of like thinking of your rebuttal, what you're going to say next while the other person is speaking, is very not only rude, but it's closing yourself off to the receptivity that's there, that'll allow you to seek within yourself a little deeper here. But let's get the energy surrounding this premise here about you having a relationship with you. So this is a kind of a little bit of a in relationship to the Cancer reading I just did, but let's do some the energies here. Spirit, we're very grateful for all of the blessings that we have, and we are grateful for the guidance. So let's see what the guidance is, Spirit, here on the energies, with the energies. The transformations taking place. Envy. So it says, I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. So that does go along the lines of what we were talking about. That card didn't come up, but it says, envy. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. We have the root chakra being targeted here, as this also kind of looks like a target here, but it's in the center as well, and it's got a moon in the middle right there as well, and a star. So the moon and the star and the sun. So kind of symbolic to the energies of what's in the cosmos, the galaxies, right? So we are the same. We just have different challenges that bring us into enlightenment, and to unlock ourselves, and to unlock this light code that we have within us. And the light code is much like a bike lock, right? We switch around all these numbers until we come into alignment, and then bam, we unlock. So I'm getting this unlocking of the energy. And also on this card we have the number 25, which adds together is 7. 7 is a card of being in connection to spirit. So either this is the energy of those who are envious of you and your colors, or of your light code, or of what it is that you got going on for yourself, or it's the envy that we have when we cause pain for others, and that we don't hear people out, or we don't or we're in that mode of pushing our beliefs onto others and doing it in a way that's not accepting. But this card did come out in the other reading as well, so this is very powerful here. But this card right here is denial. It says, I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. So being aware of how we approach people, being aware of different ethnics and backgrounds, and being aware of different upbringings, being aware of where people are at along their timeline is the urge from spirit here to pay attention to, and how we approach the situation, because it'll bring upon you judgment. Judgment. It says, I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges, right? That is exactly what we're talking about here. This is the crown chakra. This is also a little bit to do with the throat chakra, with that lighter tone of blue, but this is mostly purple. So this is where your crown lies, is understanding that everyone has their own unique path and challenges, right? And envy was about challenges as well. I'm the same as everybody, but with different challenges. So not everybody's the same, and you might have this expression of love towards other people, and you might be seeking this reciprocatable or reciprocating energy, and you're not receiving it, and so you become calloused in a way of how you approach people. But this is your purpose, is to understand this and to overcome this, that you can give freely of your heart, but don't come at it with, or approach with the expectation of an outcome, right? And so it says purpose. I know what I am here to do. So as soon as you overcome that within yourself or around yourself, then you can have that relationship, you with you, right? But this purpose is much bigger than what you are expecting here. And failure, it says, I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. So you've made this mistake, in the past, and I think that you're at a crossroads here, Leo, to cross over this this energy and to use that in this swirl, to swirl it into your beliefs now, because that's the whole point. Is in failure, I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn and to blend it in with your other lessons. We're here to learn lessons and to progress, right? And so that's I love this reading better than the other one. So I'm glad that Spirit was there to stop the recording, I guess. But here we go. Some of it was going in the direction of the same reading, but I digress. But we were going to give this deck a shuffle here. I'm drawn to this deck, this little mini tarot deck. It's one I like to carry with me whenever I just want to break out and read a situation or read myself and my own energies. So maybe that's something that you do, or maybe that's something that you would maybe like to venture into and kind of try something there as far as understanding other people. We have the Queen of Cups. This came out in the other reading as well, so I guess we're just right in alignment here. But Queen of Cups, the most love you can give to another person. The Queen of Cups is also creative with their expression of love, but I can see also this green and red here, not Christmas, but this red here being rooted in that root chakra as well, but understanding that your life path that you've lived out so far has probably been one of a challenge, but has taught you a lot about your own childhood and the way you view the world. But you've learned to embrace that, and this green cloth around the shoulder there is in similitude to that heart chakra, right? That green energy. So you've learned to embrace the changes around you and embrace the love that you have, and it's like you're looking at the love that you have, but it's like this change taking place, and not pushing that love onto others, but looking at it as a way of expressing it with an open heart and open mind, so that you're not expecting anything in return, so you're not having turbulent waters. You know, I can see kind of some turbulent waters over here, the waves crashing against the rocks, you know, and that's customary to the ocean, is what I'm guessing that is. But I could see bubbles, and not to keep yourself in a bubble. You know, a lot of times when we don't get what we want in love, we kind of turn our hearts off and we put ourselves in a bubble. We become calloused and put into solitude, but we do that to ourselves, right? So let's see what we have, Leo. We are at 12:50 on the time. If that has any meaning to you, 1250. But let's see what else we have here. Splitting the deck, we have the Two of Swords, and we also have the Lovers. So crossed between, this came out in Cancer's reading, but I read it a lot differently than that. But this is just the split of the deck. But you're being angelically guided to love, but I think that you're also being guided to go deeper within. This card lets me know that we're going deeper within. We're covering our eyes. We're surrendering to Spirit, so that we can see more with our third eye, so that we can trust our intuition and we can move forward with that. So let's see what else comes out. That's just a split of the deck before we actually get into this here. Let's see what we have for you, Leo. And we have the Nine of Rods, this wounded warrior. So yeah, you're coming out of that energy, right, of having that expectation of love, and it kind of, you've been hurt, and you've been hurt in the past over this. So your manifestation is being a leader, is what I'm getting from that. It's stepping out from the wounded warrior, or the sorrow of heart, so that you can express freely now without any expectation. And that's the whole idea. That's that God love energy, right? And so let's see what else we have here. The Nine of Rods and the Queen of Cups. So let's see what we have here. Spirit, we're grateful for all of the blessings that we have as Leos. Help us to become the leaders that we were meant to be. And let's see what we have here. We have, yes. So first of all, we have right here this, again, this came out in the other one, but this strength, being able to look within. and to find that leadership ability within yourself. But it's by softening your heart and not being denial of how you approach people, but allow this to penetrate deep within you, to allow you to go deeper. You are an eternal being right here. You can see above the head that figure 8 there. But yeah, you have the ability to influence others, and it's through love. Right here you can see these roses on the ground. It's through love and allowing yourself to be loved, right? A lot of times when we're calloused, when we turn our hearts against love, we find ourselves in a place of being really fierce, you know, and intimidating, and that's the energy that I'm getting from this card here. But we also have the 8 of Pentacles in reverse, and you know, the 8 of Pentacles is a card of working hard, you know, being diligent and working hard on your craft, working hard on what it is that you want to bring into the world, what it is that is your skill set. So with this in reverse, it's like you're on pause on working on a lot of things because you're more forced to see the leader within you, so that you can approach the situation a little bit different with strength, right? So these two together, it's like Spirit has guided you to a place of not working so hard, like this workaholic kind of mentality. Are you a workaholic, Leo? I know that I was, and I'm trying to transition that as well. So I really resonate here. But the 8 of Rods is also this direct communication, quick communication, passionate communication, but also this could be activation. And that's what I'm getting from the card, actually, is this activation taking place within you. It's this activating your sense of vulnerability. I think we as lions in the zodiac, we kind of tend to kind of self-absorb a little bit and put ourselves in solitude, and after a heartbreak, you know. But it's challenging here in this storyline that's being played out. It's challenging us as Leos to look at life a little bit different, with a more full heart. The whole idea of the heartbreak was to teach us to go deeper within, and that's the blessing. And so when we do that, we got the Ace of Pentacles here. That's the gift. That is the blessing, right? I just said that. So it's that blessing of that delicate energy here. We got flowers. This delicate energy is the abundance. It's a brand new beginning with abundance. But we also have the King of Rods, being in control as well, being more in control of your feelings, but also being more in control of your rage. You can see on the top of the card that lion he's pretty enraged right here, but you can see in combination with that strength card, allowing yourself to be vulnerable, allowing yourself to calm down and be calm, you know, and to think about things before you say them, and also go inside, you know, rest your head on the energy that's taking place right here. You can give love, but I don't think you receive it really well. So is what I'm getting from that energy as well. So the King of Rods with this Ace of Pentacles is the more that you realize this, the more that your manifestation of this leadership quality. This is a great leader right here. This is one who's passionate, one who can like magic, inspire others and influence others. And that's where this gift is going to be coming from, is from the others, right? But it's all in how you approach other people. Are you causing pain? Are you causing pain to other people, or are you causing inspiration and influence? You know, that's the thing we're looking at here. Are you being cocky and arrogant and boasting up and showing your colors and your feathers, or are you being humbled? Are you being humbled, and are you expressing love? Are you showing your colors in a way of love instead of a way of showing off or being cocky? I think that we get that a lot as being Leos. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Devil. The bottom of the deck is the Devil. And we just have 19:15 on the clock too. And so, yes, Devil energy there. But that's the challenge, is breaking free from this energy that holds you down. I think this is more of like your subconscious. I think the devil, as well as God, is within us all, and I think you can agree to that when we find ourselves in a place of feeling like we need to break free of ourselves. The subconscious programming that's already within us as well to reprogram how we view love. Love isn't locking two together, it's actually setting the two free. So it's looking at love in a different way. Love isn't ownership. It's not like a slave. It's not like a and when you try your damnedest to hold on to something, you're really just pushing it away. And it said it in that card, pushing people away. So that's the thing that we're discovering in this is, as the more that we are able to allow freedom, the more freedom we receive, right? So that's great to see that, and that's being part of the progress of the storyline here. But I'm being drawn to pull another card here in a different deck. We're going to use the angel deck right here. This is the angel deck. I like this deck. It's pretty positive, and positive energy is what we're also manifesting. Influence energy, leadership energy, leading by example energy. Let's see what we have for you, Leo. Let's see what we have for you, Leo. There we go. Got one. It's the second card that's hit me in the face, so it's maybe this is for me, right? The Exalting God, number 1. Look at that, the bow and arrow. Arrow 444 Tarot. Thanks for watching. But you can see that there's a bird and there's this nose. He's got a long nose or a beak. But this Cupid energy, right? It says will and new beginnings. Assists with difficult and great undertakings. So very powerful energy here. The Exalting God, the Fool, this Fool energy, taking this leap of faith in a new direction, in a new way of looking at life, new way of looking at love, a new way of looking at leadership, and most importantly, new way of looking at being healed and being able to move forward with a positive outlook on life, right? Instead of being caught up in our heads and caught up in our broken heart energy. This came underneath the Queen of Cups as well as the Nine of Rods. So you're being pricked by your guides and your angels and your spirit to kind of move you forward, and that arrow pointing you forward, right? So it's a very it looks like it assists with difficult and great undertakings. So this is very big, Leo. I think this is big for all of us that may have been stuck in a prideful place or in a place of pride. A lot of pride has got to do with callousing over our own heart, and making it hard for anyone to penetrate. But you're being cracked wide open, so to speak here, so that you can actually explore deeper within yourself and express that true expression of love. We have another card here, and we have the Nine of Cups. This is bringing in healing. It preserves health and cures diseases. You're a healer, Leo, and it's through your heart that you're able to do this. It says God, the kindest giver. So yeah, and I think this is some energy that you already have been living with in your life so far. But I think this energy is also like you're really kind, But the wish fulfillment is, I think, in regards to receiving the love now, and going deeper and finding that deeper sense of healing, because you heal people with your words and with your compassion and with your ability to influence others to go a little deeper, to find themselves, right? Love those cards coming out right now. And the number on the card is 68, which add together as 14. Adding them together to 14, if that has any significance to you, but also 4 and 1 is 5. Yeah, kind of coming out of conflict. The way that you heal the best is how you problem solve. You solve the problem of conflict, right? And that's the healing energy, of coming out of conflict, and how you heal the situation. You may have been in hermit mode here. I know I have been, but it's a good energy to be in hermit mode. It's one of my actually favorite cards, just in the fact that you go you go in that cave of solitude so that you can improve upon yourself, right? But it says right here, it says the word of God creating all. So this is creator. You're a master builder. You may even have master builder numbers and numerology within your chart, but within your birth chart too, like just creative energy. We just had Uranus come direct, and Uranus is that innovative energy, but alchemy and transformation. So rules, natural events, helps with spiritual progress. So yeah, you're the alchemist. It's like this magician energy. This hermit, I believe, is the emperor, who goes in for deeper understanding of himself, to be a better leader, to be a more influential leader. But he's going in for his heart, and it's got his time is of the essence, is what I'm getting from that too. You know, the more time that you spend away from not operating or functioning in the world without your heart, or without a full heart, the less time you'll have when that time comes to be an influencer in the way that you want to be. But we also have the God of joy, temperance, beautiful healing energy. Holy cow. So there's all this healing energy, like you're healing so many storylines throughout your past, but past life even, but you know, and you're healing lives around you, whatever impact that you might have. But it says reconciliation, regains the favor of those one has offended. So the number on the card is 35. 3 and 5 added together is 8. That could also mean something in numerology, as far as 8 being a life path or soul path number, but also 8 is the number of karma. And I'm getting a lot from this as being good karma. I think, Leo, that you maybe viewed yourself even in a negative light, and that's what a lot of this pain being caused is toward the self. But being more aware of your influence on the world, and your impact on people with the words that you say and how you say it, and your ability to listen to the dialogue being given back to you. There's a lot of healing energy in listening as well as speaking, right? So it's like focus on the person talking, and really hear them. And when you hear them, that's tapping into your sense of hearing, but it's also allowing you to tap into that third eye energy and that heart chakra to feel and to see what it is that this person is going through. Like you're a counselor is kind of what I'm getting here. It's your ability to counsel others and give wise counsel, and your ability to hear them and to have that empathic connection to people. I think that's very powerful energy. Good job. We're going to pull these last 2 cards here and see what we have before we go any further. We're at 2737, if that has any meaning to you there. But 9 and 10, so completion of cycles and starting new. But it says Queen of Cups. We have that already in the other pull on the other deck of cards, but the Queen of Cups is being repeated again. So it says God the Redeemer. And it says redemption, serves against enemies of religion, governs chastity. So yeah, and I see this chastity is being highlighted here. So like not being promiscuous, and not just giving yourself away. You know, a song just came to my mind. It was You Too, With or Without You. So look that song up. It just hit me right now. So With or Without You, laying on the bed of thorns, something about that, something like that. But look up that song. The number on the card is 20, but 2 being duality. So it's like not only are you feeling the love for yourself and the self-respect and self-worth, but you're also feeling the love of the Redeemer, the love of Jesus, the love of God, of the universe, of your spirit guides. You're feeling that love energy in more ways than one, you know. And so we also have the 3 of Cups, the right hand of God. The number on the card is 22. 22 is also a master builder number in numerology. Master builder, you're meant to be creating something here, something bigger than you. And you can see around here that this here is a like a target here, but you can see in the center the Savior. You know, you have this energy of healing, but you can see that you can see there's all these eyes on you. So all these eyes on you, and it's like this ritual energy, but it says fame and renown. But it says influences, commerce, voyages, and great discoveries. You're discovering some deep, deep, deep energy, and this is energy that has transpired through different past lives, that has guided you in every lifetime. And I think this is the energy that's being awakened within you once again, and this influencer energy. And it says fame and stuff like that, but I think that your aim isn't for fame. Your aim, again, for that target here, your aim is to know the audience, know the eyes that are watching you. If you can see closer, those are eyes all the way around here on this board. But to know the audience and know who you're influencing, so that focus on the cultures and the ethnicities and all of the tangibles. The word that come to my mind is a mathematical like equation, but it's integers. I don't know why, but integers, maybe numbers has a lot to do with a lot of this, but being able to know people and to know how to approach them, right? And I think this is something you're learning right now. There's so many good cards here of healing and of going within and taking that leap of faith, of having that wish fulfillment. A lot of the cards are about healing and alchemy and creating just beautiful energy. And maybe this denial within you that's up here in this other card is that you have these gifts, but you truly do. And I think if you could look back at all the times that you were an influence on another person's life, I think that you don't give yourself the credit for how much of an impact that you had on a person. So give yourself the credit here, and be the healer that you were born to be. We're going to flip a card here, kind of the nail in the coffin here on this reading. And we are at 31:41, so we only got a few minutes left. Let's flip a card here, Spirit. Let's get a stone that will help you at this time, Leo, to purchase this stone and let it be the guiding stone, a healing stone for you. What is the stone, Spirit? There it is. What we have here is golden anhydro Herkimer, sunshine, vitality, and joy. And it says, containing floating gold liquid, gold anhydro Herkimer is named after the oil suspended within the crystal. Rare and possessing wisdom from the Himalayas, where it is found, this stone stimulates the third eye and enhances intuition and connection to the universe. Golden anhydro Herkimer promotes gender fluidity and acceptance, assisting in transitions and connecting with one's gender or healing wounds. Strongly tied to the solar plexus, golden anhydro Herkimer can clear out emotional baggage from many lifetimes. Wow. Live out loud and proud. So that's very much so your energy there, Leo, and it's in the energy of Sagittarius, and the governing planet is the sun. So very much so your card there as the end all be all on this reading. I think this is very good for you here, and we got the number on there up there, 3310. So yes, wow, I just got this overwhelming feeling of love. So 3 is 6, right? And 10 is completions of cycles that where you couldn't feel that love. But wow, this intense energy of love just hit me. But yeah, operate with that intense energy, and good luck.